Private August Brotnover, a Union infantryman, wrote this account of the action here on September 20th. Brotnover served in the 10th Wisconsin Infantry.
As soon as it was light, we were marched to the front, in line with the rest of our brigade. By this time, we were in good fighting condition. Everybody was anxious to go ahead and do something. We were about out of provisions, too. Even water was scarce with us. All the forenoon, we were moved around in the woods without seeing the enemy. The bullets came by our heads and several men were hit. Then we were ordered to lay up logs for breastworks, to get behind it quick. The rebels frequently advanced on our left while we were rolling logs together. Later the attack became more general along our line. We had to work on our breastworks at intervals when we were not being attacked. Gradually, we put in logs crosswise to protect ourselves so that we had no trouble to drive them back. We began to let them get quite near to us before firing, and in that way, with great execution. We could see the line come up through the underbrush in good order, then waver, and a number would fall, and the rest would turn and be out of sight in a minute.
Colonel Morton C. Hunter, commander of the 82nd Indiana Infantry Regiment, wrote this account of the defense of Snodgrass Hill. Hunter's regiment was located on this ridge. This hill proved to be the key to the battlefield, for the enemy had to take it in order to get around Thomas. About 1 p.m., the enemy made the most determined and furious attack upon us that I ever saw or heard of, charging right up against our line, which we repulsed with great slaughter to them and with equal determination. They made charge after charge, and the more we repulsed them, the more furious they became, until the roar of battle and the surge of the charge made the very earth tremble beneath us. Everything was drowned by the rattle of musketry and the tumult of the onslaught. I judged from the way they fought us that they knew that they had 3 or 4 times the number of men we did. At least they kept up the fighting, never ceasing for scarcely a moment for nearly 4 hours. No artillery was used on either side. At least I could hear none. But it was a fight with the deadly musket, wielded with all the skill and power of gallant soldiery. But we could not be dislodged from our position, and stayed there as though we were frozen to the hill.